Alright, so I teased in my community post that this collaboration or collaborations are coming, so ask Cloudia, and now they're finally here. So if you started playing this game before this came out, you're already a little bit ahead of the game, you're already ready to go. But if you're someone who's still on the fence, let's go over some of this information that may be interesting to you. So maybe some characters in here you may want to play with on a different game. So we have the part 1 characters, which is crazy to even say part 1 because there's so much here. But yep, we have Lenneth here. The artwork is as good as it always is on Last Cloudia. The artwork in Last Cloudia is always super amazing. And then we have Freya. And then we have the 2 Arks. Now, I never played these 2 games, or I never played any of the games that will be in this collaboration, but the only way I know about any of this stuff is from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, because they had collaborations with that game as well with all these, some of these characters. And so there's that, and this will be the part 1. And I believe this should be okay, this is part 3. Okay, so there might be even more characters for this for part 2, because this says part 3 over here. So, or unless they're counting, oh, okay, so they're actually counting this as a part 2. Never mind, sorry. This has never really been done, or at least if it has, it hasn't been done very often. Usually it's part 1 and part 2, so I don't think there's ever been 2 collaborations at the same time, so forgive me a little bit. But yeah, this is going to be the part 2, Freya's part 2, and then Star Ocean is going to be part 3 and part 4. And then we have, I don't know, Kenny. Like I said, I never seen this guy in the collaborations with Brave Exvius. So obviously we've seen Rena. Fire artwork as always. And we got the 2 artworks for the Arks. Pretty good. So there's that. And of course I'll be reviewing all these characters and arcs when they come out and finally unreleased in the game. And there's gonna be some story, some Last Cloudia X these games in terms of a story. So there'll be some story involved, and it looks like they'll all be combined together into like a Dissidia kind of a format here with all of the characters, you know, coming together and stuff like that. And 100 free collab spins. That's actually a lot. We're gonna get a lot of tickets, free tickets. So I've actually gotten pretty lucky with free tickets in the past, as you guys see on this channel. So hopefully that'll be the case again. If I were to choose the ones I would definitely want Freya and Rena. I don't know any of their. I know that most of their information is already out in terms of live streams and stuff, but not in game to look at. So those are just the characters I would want on the surface, just in terms of what I would want. But anyways, they'll probably be doing a map event, so there'll be a lot of things going on with the map event. What it's saying here. So what a map event is, there's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of dungeons to fight. Then there's a lot of bonus things you can get on top of that for your characters. So pretty nice. I'm assuming that's what it's going to be. And then there'll be some more events going on. Oh, this is the map. I'm assuming this is the map. So yeah, there'll be some events, rewards, and things like that inside of this event. There'll be some shops you can buy tickets from, I'm assuming, and also a lot of souls and prisms and things in here. Yep, all the stuff here that I just said. Tickets, yep. They've done this pretty much consistently. And they'll be able to enhance some things in here as well. All the collaboration equipment will actually be able to be enhanced right away, instead of having to wait for them to come over next time, where a lot of the older collaboration you kind of have to wait for that. But this one you can enhance some of these equipment right away, so that's pretty good. Unit playtest, you'll be able to play with them. All 4 characters you'll be able to play with right away in terms of this section here, with this new section here. And then there'll be a training field. Okay, so you actually, if you use the collaboration units inside of this training field, you'll actually get more experience and AP, which will allow you to learn more abilities. I'm not sure if this is going to be worth it compared to just doing the event itself. Unless you're already done with the event, then you go over here. Or if you didn't pull any of the characters. Hopefully that won't be the case for anybody in this video. For anyone watching this video. Hopefully all you guys will pull at least one of the characters. Would be nice. And they're just talking about some of the stuff in here that I'll be able to enhance right away. So we're not going to really go over that, but yeah. And this is the challenge. You'll be able to get this poster here if you do all the missions on the front page. On the main screen, there'll be a button on the side of the screen. Click on it and there'll be a bunch of missions for you to do. You'll get a bunch of rewards as you do that, and then the main reward will be that poster. And then the same thing for this, the same thing, you'll get this reverse doll if you do all the stuff. And if you, oh, there's 3 things. So there actually will be 3 challenges. I'm not sure if they'll all appear all at once, but it looks like they will be in terms of the date. So you'll be able to get 3 things here. A bunny border for when someone tries to select your friend unit, they'll see this bunny border on it. It's pretty cute, you know, kind of a thing. And then the login bonus is just straight up crystals. There's no junk in here, just straight up crystals. So that's actually pretty amazing. They just give out 250 crystals per day. And then just more. So if you are wondering if you start playing this game right now, you should definitely jump in. You should have already jumped in, but now is the time to jump in, because look at all the crystals they're just giving it. There's no junk in between. There's nothing like random in between. Oh, this, and then you get crystals. No, just straight up crystals, 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 over and over and over again. That's amazing. And then the next part 3, and then part 4 is also all crystals. There's no junk at all. Just straight up crystals on top of the normal monthly login, and then there might be another login after in between that. I'm not sure if the countdown will still be active for a little bit longer, but you get all these crystals. That's a lot of crystals, guys. That is a lot. At the end of it, you might be able to do a few pulls on top of doing story, so pretty good. Training promos. So soul spots produce more, quest costs as many souls. Okay, that's just the same thing they always do during this situation. So pickups. The step ups, unfortunately, in this game are not really free to play. They're paid, so most of us are gonna have to just do the regular pulls. But I mean, you can still get them. It just won't be as generous in terms of getting shard or souls and things like that. But you can get souls in the event nowadays anyways, so it's not as big of a deal as it used to be. And what souls are, basically, if you're new to the game, souls are basically, if you're coming from Brave Extra, basically they're just shards. They're shards to enhance your unit, pretty much, if you want to think of it that way. So there's some free stuff in here, free bundles, as they always do, but there'll be 4 of them this time around, so you get a lot of equipment and things to boost up your characters. When I say equipment, I mean like those potions there, I consider equipment. And that's it. So that's it for that part, and then there'll be this part here. There's some unit improvements here. So Lenneth is getting 6-star. I know that's pretty much the talk of the town, but there's also Cloudia, who's the OG status inflictor, and also Rebala, who I don't think is going to go anywhere, but because she was really not that good on release, so I don't expect much from her. But Lenneth, of course, is going to be the star of the show. I notice how I didn't mention any of the other ones because I don't think they matter either. But he gets non-stacking damage cap for magic, LB 5000. Like, all this is really great, actually. All this is good. So yeah, that's really helpful. And then, well, this is kind of disappointing. He doesn't get any effects where, like, oh, he can, you know, inflict status effects a little bit better or anything like that. Oh well. She has a chance to give debuffs now, at least. Okay. I don't, like, this is decent. 20k damage cap increase on her special. But there's nothing really in there that's really that interesting to me, unfortunately. And it looks like there's some revisions, but it looks like this might just be some word changes. I think most of these are just word changes. There might be some buffs in there, but whatever. And then there'll be some equipment being added to the Crimson Ord shop. So if you've been waiting for something, in the Crimson Ore shop to finally be updated. They're going to be adding these more things in here, so those 2 things will be added in there. And then there'll be some more missions added. Mission bonuses. Okay. And then there'll be some hero ticket gacha. I would not worry about any of that right now because you should be pulling in the collab banner. Unless you're like, even if you're not really interested, I wouldn't pull on this. I would not even worry about that. And then there's gonna be a running start login bonus. Only after starting the game will be renewed. So they're changing the new login for people who are just new. You're getting better stuff. So you're actually getting a hero gacha ticket at the end, which is what I think this is. So you're actually getting this one for free if you start the game. Pretty good, because there's some good characters in there. And yeah, that's about it. So that's the collaboration, guys. What do you guys think about the collaboration? What do you think about the characters? Rena obviously was going to be in there somewhere, and obviously Lenneth was going to be in there somewhere. So those 2 are pretty much a given. But then what do you think about the other? What do you think about Freya? What do you think about? I think his name is Kenny. Or it's not. Okay, it actually it's maybe that's his last name. Claude Kenny. Okay, so what do you guys think about those characters? What do you guys think about the collaboration in general? I want to see you guys' comments in the comments section down below, and I hope to see you in the very next one for the review. See you next video. Peace.